What's going on, everybody? This is Stratus Gaming here. Welcome to another video. Today I have a video of how to find all the barn finds in Forza Horizon 5. Now you're probably wondering, Stratus, don't you have a main account that you've been playing this game on? I do, but as you can see I made a new account, Sentinel92. This account will be mostly used for Let's Plays and videos, like barn finds in all Forza games, for example. You know, like other videos that I'll be planning on doing that I can't do on my main channel because, well, the Forza series I've already beaten on the main account, so I'll be using this account for videos like this. So in Forza Horizon 5, there are a total of 14 barn finds you can find all over Mexico, with an additional 2 in the DLCs. There's one in the Hot Wheels expansion and one in the Rally expansion. I will only be showing off the 14 vanilla barn finds in the game, as I haven't started the DLCs yet. I'm still pretty early into the game. So let's get started. One thing you should do is hit the RB button, and then you want to hit all, and then you want to go down to barn finds. This makes it easier to find all the barn finds. Another thing is, I also have the treasure map. I have all the DLCs because I pre-ordered the game. So I have all the treasure. I have the treasure map, which means I can see exactly where all the barn finds are. Now, keep in mind, I don't know if this is a glitch, but in my game, when I got the treasure map and I turned it on, I never got any of the barn find, like, alerts when it says, oh, there's a new barn find on the map, you want to go check it out. So, yeah, I have the treasure map, so I'll be able to find all these locations and show you. Plus, I know where they are without the treasure map, so it's easy, as you can see. So, we're going to start up here, right next to the city, which I still don't remember the name, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is one of the easiest barn finds in the game. There's a lot of ways, as you can see. It's near this road. Right next to where I am, there's a road, like a dirt road that leads up to the barn find. And, we're going to do that road. So, as you can see, right here next to the sidewalk, there's a dirt road right here. And, this dirt road will lead to the barn find, which, as you can see, the barn finds look like that. They've basically got, you know, a barn, and, you know, it's a barn find, so yeah, I will shut up now and let you see the car. Great as hell.
Oh, it's a Mustang. Oh, talk about famous cars. This is the one from, what's that movie with the detective? Hang on, it'll come to me.
Okay, so that was the Ford Mustang.
I'll get to work
the Ford
on it.
Mustang GT 2x2 Fastback, or 2x2 Fastback. Now, I don't know if this is normal, but I think the barn finds are random for each player in the game. Oh, I got a wheel spin. I think the barn finds are actually random for each player, so you might get the Ford Mustang GT Fastback for your first barn find, or you might get it for the last one. I don't know. If someone knows, please leave in the comments down below, as I would love to know. I would really like to know if they're random. But yeah, that's the first one. So we got the Ford Mustang GT plus 2+2 or 2-2 Fastback. This is the car from Gone in 60... No, not Gone in 60 Seconds. It's the one with Steve McQueen. I don't remember what the movie is, but I think it's Gone in 60 Seconds, but someone else correct me on that. But that's the first one, and now I will head to the next one, and I'll be right back for just a minute. Okay, so the second barn find we're going to be looking for is over here, near Playa Azul, which is over here. This one is just like the last one. There's a road that will connect to the barn find, right here where I'm currently at. So as you can see, it's right here, the other road. And now the barn finds in Forza Horizon 5 are pretty easy to find. It's not like the other Forza games where it's going to be a challenge to find these barn finds, but yeah, it's pretty easy to find all these. Even you can also use drone mode, but honestly, I've never used drone mode for the barn finds in this game. Only Forza Horizon 4 and 3. So yeah.
No. They found one of these things in Texas a few years back, but and I had no idea there was another. That is a 250 GTO. We've hit the jackpot.
Alright, we got the Ferrari 250 GTO.
Wait till you see this thing return to its former
Oh,
glory.
yeah, something I forgot to mention
I'll
is
call you.
when you complete a barn find, you'll be able to gift drop players, which is pretty cool. I mean, the gift drop feature I'm not really a big fan of because you can't gift cars to your friends, which is kind of stupid. But, yeah, it's a neat feature, honestly. But that's that one, and now I'll be heading to the next one, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is where the next barn find is. It's located right next to the highway. It's pretty close to the other one on the map, as you can see. This one is pretty tough to find. There's like, I don't know if there's a road that goes to this one, but there's a lot of ways to get to this barn find. One of the ways is the highway. So we're gonna head to the highway, as you can see, and we're gonna just head south from this location. And then right there, the barn find should pop into view. There it is. As you can see, the barn find's right there. It's in a pretty cool location, honestly. There is a road, as you can see right here, that goes to that dirt road up there, so that's exactly where it is. But you can also head to the highway, and the highway is probably the easiest point, honestly, to do that.
Wow, that is a piece of history. It's a Corvette, very early, might be 1953.
Oh, perfect. So we got the Corvette, the old Corvette. I think it's from 1953.
Let me do some work on it and call you.
That's one of the cars that's one of my least favorite barn finds. I know. A lot of people are going to say, why do you not like the Corvette? Well, not a big fan of it, so I think it's because it's a little slow. But that's that barn find, and now I'll be going to the next one, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is where the next barn find is. It's pretty close to the last one we were at. This one is very similar to the last one. There is a road, but I don't remember where it is exactly. It's either here or on this road. I'm going to travel on this road, and this one is pretty easy to get to, so... Also, if you use drone mode, when you get close to the barn find, it'll pinpoint on your map. So, as you can see, this is where it is. You can see there's a lot of farm roads that you can take to get to this. But the road, as you can see, you have to head from the northern road all the way to the south. However, you can also head down from the southern road up to here, and you'll eventually find this barn find right here. So,
Definitely a classic camioneta. Ford F100. Let's take you back.
Ford F100. This is an old car. In my opinion, the barn finds in Forza Horizon 5 aren't really that good. I'm not a huge fan of the barn finds in Forza Horizon 5. I think the best barn finds, in my opinion, are the barn finds for Forza Horizon 3 and 1. Those are really the best barn finds, but that's just my opinion, honestly. Your opinion might be a little different than mine. So, now I will be going to the next location, so I'll be right back for just a minute. Okay, so the next barn find is right over here. It's pretty close to the Horizon Apex outpost, which is right over here. This one's really easy to find. This one, there's like a road that leads directly to the barn find over in this cross over here, as you can see, like this intersection. So, we're gonna, as you can see, here's the road that goes right here. And there's the barn find right there. It's really easy to find.
Got your Stang
You can
ready.
follow the road if you want, but oh, yeah, the
Better be
Mustang's ready.
quick,
But
or
there
I'm
we go.
keeping
We
it.
got 5th barn find. Take it away.
Orale! It's an F40. I can't believe it. Help me get it out of here.
And holy shit, we got my favorite barn find in Forza Horizon 5. This is by far my favorite barn find in Forza Horizon 5. This is actually the best barn find in my opinion. The F40
I'll call the paint shop,
Competition,
tell them to get out
I
the
love this
Roca
car. This
Forza.
is- Now, if
See
you
soon.
notice, all the cars in this game, except for a couple, the barn finds are cars we've already had in previous Forza games. Like the F40 Competizione has been here since Forza Horizon 1. And yeah, that's what I don't like about the barn finds. At least the barn finds in Horizon 4 had a couple of new cars, but that's that barn find. On to the next one. Okay, so barn find number 6 is right over here. It's just southwest of the previous one. This one is another easy one. There is a road leading directly to the barn find over here on this dirt road. So, as you can see, it's right here. And just follow the road down and you'll eventually get to the barn find. Like I said, barn finds in this game are pretty easy and you shouldn't really have any problem with them. So, yeah, there's barn find number 6. In the jungle, and take it away, Alejandro.
Whoa! No wonder those American collectors wanted this. It's a Viper. The ACR, I think. Aye, 8-litre V10. And almost impossible to keep the power on the road. But if you can... Here, give me a hand. I'll give you a
and we
call
got
when
my
it's done.
second favorite
Speak
car
soon.
from the barn finds, the 1999 Dodge Viper GTS ACR. This is the car that... this is my second favorite barn find in the game. First favorite is the Ferrari F40 edition. I still haven't gotten my third favorite barn find in the game, which is coming soon, so... That's barn find number 6 right here. On to barn find number 7. Okay, so barn find number 7 is located down here. It's pretty close to this location. Don't remember the name of it. I'll put it in the videos you can see. But here is the barn find. This one's pretty hard to find. There is a road, as you can see, down here to the south. However, I'm coming in from the north. So if you want to come in from the north, this is how to get the barn find. Basically, beyond this fence over here, and then there's another small little dirt path right over there, and that dirt path basically takes you to the barn find. But as you can see, here's the barn find from behind. So take it away once again.
That is a 7-liter, 425 brake horsepower Hemi engine, and the scraps of a Dodge Dart. Let's get it back to the garage. Ayúdame.
Alright, excellent. We got the Dodge Dart. This is one of the best drag cars in the game.
I'll get it running.
In my opinion, the Dodge
Wait
Dart
until
Hemi
you see this.
Superstock was my absolute favorite drag car in Forza Horizon 3. In fact, I have a tune on that car that makes it go 290 miles per hour. So yeah, this is also a good way of leveling up, if you can tell, which is pretty cool, so you get even more money. Oh, I get a car that I don't have, yay. But anyways, on to the next barn find. Okay, barn find number 8 is located over here in the jungle. This is really close to the Horizon Wilds outpost. It's over here. I don't have it shown because I'm trying to show you exactly where the location is. But this one's pretty hard to find. From the road, it's actually visible. As you can see over there, the barn find is over there. Where my arrow is. And yeah, as you can see, you can follow the lake, and there you go. Here's the barn find right here. There's also a road that, as you can see, does connect to the barn find, so... Should be pretty easy to spot, but take it away. Yay.
GMC Jimmy. Muy bien. I mean, Theo Oscar said his was a Chevy Blazer, but that's only because he thought it sounded better. I'll call in some transport.
And here's a new car to Forza Horizon 5 for the Forza series, the GMC Jimmy.
I'll call you when it's
which
done.
I
Speak
don't
soon.
mind the GMC Jimmy. It's not as good as the Chevrolet Blazer or the Ford Bronco or the International Scout, so it's cool. It's an alright car. But anyways, now we'll go on to barn find number 9. I'll be right back. Okay, so barn find number 9. This one requires you to do the Horizon Wilds expedition, which is a pretty easy one. I don't know if you have to do the optional objective to get this barn find. I'm not quite sure, but there's an optional objective to find the lost barn find notes. And when you do that, you'll be able to find the barn find. But I don't think you can. I don't think you don't have to do that. But I did it, and it showed the barn find on the map. So here it is right here. It's located at the airstrip in the jungle, which is pretty cool. This is a pretty famous spot for doing drag racing, and there's a danger sign here, but this is where this barn find is, right here on the road. You can see it right here. It is probably one of the easiest barn finds in the entire game. So, yeah. Take it away, I guess.
Finally! It's the XJR-15! Rápido y raro, and a long way from its native habitat in the UK. I wonder how it got here.
And we got my third favorite barn find in the game, the Jaguar. This is a really cool Jaguar, the Jaguar Sport XJR-15. Also, this is the only barn find that Rami comes with you, which is pretty awesome. That our Rami actually comes with you, which is really cool. It's the only barn find he comes with you. So, anyways, that's barn find number 9. Yeah, that was barn find number 9, and now on to the next barn find. Alright, so barn find number 10 is located near the crop circles. It's also near the golf course and the hotel. It's also west of the festival, by the way. As you can see, the festival's over here, and this is where this barn find is. This barn find is pretty hard to find. This one, if you're coming from over here, you have to go over some hills, but if you're coming from the crop circles over here, it's pretty easy to get to it, but as you can see, if you're coming from the south, you have to go over this hill and try not to lose any control of the car. You can follow this crop circle up to here. Right here is the barn find. Sorry if it's a little dark, but anyways, take it away.
Whoa, get a load of that! Looks like an old Baja truck. Oh, this thing's won more off-road races than you or I have had hot dinners.
Nice, we got the Toyota Baja truck, which this used to be one of my favorite off-road vehicles.
Tires, probably new suspension.
In this game, it's
I'll
not
call you when
bad.
it's ready.
I mean, it's all right, but yeah, that's that one. So yeah, next barn find. Barn find number 11 is right over here. It's northeast of the Baja track and northeast of the Horizon Baja. This one's really easy. As you can see on the map, there is a road leading directly to the barn find, so it's pretty easy actually. It's this trail right here, as you can see, which you'll have to break the guardrail to get past. But as you can see, when you get up here, there's a fence, and just like you all know, there's a fence and there's a road. It will eventually lead you to treasure. So that's barn find number 11. Take it away once again.
It's a Renoka Trail. That makes sense. In the 60s, there was a ban on imports, so the government allowed them to be built here. Gracias for finding it.
And now here's another new car to Forza Horizon. It's the Renault Giletti.
I'll get it running.
The Renault
Shouldn't take
4L
long.
Export.
These things
This is
are
another new car
indestructible.
to Forza, and this is a pretty cool car. It's not bad, but it is really cool in my opinion. So, on to barn find number 12. Barn find number 12 is located over here, northwest of the city. This one is one of my favorite locations for a barn find. This is probably the easiest barn find in the game to find, because it's right next to the road, and as you can see, there is a road going straight into this homestead. As you can see, this is an awesome location. Like, you get a couple of buildings, you get like some kind of bar, which is pretty cool. And then down here is the abandoned barn, so it feels like you're actually stealing this from another person, which is pretty cool, I guess.
Ah, see. BMW. Too old to be made in Mexico, though. We should take it to the taller so I can get a better look.
Yes, my old adversary BMW. This is the BMW 2002
Call you soon.
Turbo, which
All right,
this is not a new
BMW.
car. This has been in
Let's
here since
see what
Forza
we've got
Horizon
here.
1. I like this car. This is definitely one of my old favorite cars in the game, like one of my favorite old cars from Forza Horizon. So, now we'll move on to the final 2 barn finds that are in the vanilla game, and I'll be right back when I get to number 13. Okay, so barn find number 13 is located at the switchbacks on the eastern side of La Caldera, which is over here. This one is pretty hard to find. This is one of the hardest barn finds in the game to find. This is probably like the only hardest one to find, because you don't expect to see anything over here, and as you can tell, there's like barely any roads or any distinct markers to look out for in this barn find. But I started over there in the south. There's a hill you want to obviously go up to. Just follow where I'm going, and you'll eventually find the barn find over here. And there it is, right there. And there's actually a couple of other buildings right here. So yeah, this barn find shouldn't really be a problem. But anyways, take it away once again.
Uy, looks to be in muy mala condición. Think I can get it working? That was a trick question. I can get anything working.
Now here's another car that was featured in other Forza Horizon games. This is nothing new. It's
I can't wait to take these down to the garage.
This is not a new car to Forza Horizon. It's just an old one. But yeah, now we move on to the final barn find, which is in the western area of La Caldera. So I'll be right back for the final one. Okay, so this is the last barn find in the vanilla game. It's located right here. This is probably the easiest barn find to get in the game, because there's a road, as you can see, leading here. And there's also an XP board right next to the barn find. So now we'll go get it. It's over here. Just follow the road that I'm going. You'll see the XP board over here. Pretty much it's in the way, so go through that, and then just follow the road over here, and there is the last barn find in the game. So, take it away once again. Yay.
It is Uncle Victor's car! Ford Escort. It has to be. Less than a quarter of the field made it to the finish line in Mexico City, but 5 out of the top 10 were these things. That's how it got the name.
Cool, another old car from previous Forza Horizon games.
I
It's a
have to get
Ford
to work.
Escort.
And
So there we go, we have
family.
all
Speak
of the
soon.
barn finds in the game. This means you should get the achievement for finding all the barn finds, which I cannot show off right now, but that is all 14 barn finds in the game for Forza Horizon 5. So, I will have a video for the other barn finds later on, the one in the Hot Wheels expansion and Rally expansion when I get to those DLCs. But for now, this is Stratus Gaming signing out. Have fun with all the barn find cars. I know I will be with the Ferrari F40 Competizione and the Ford GT Fastback. See you guys later, and have a good day.